You want to become vegan 2020. You want to know about the vegan life 2020. What is vegan? I want to become it. I don't want to eat animals. I want to become it. I want to be healthy. I want to be this. I want to be that. What is the vegan life about? Well, hold up. Now, y'all know I've only been vegan 3 months, so let's get into it. What's good? It's your favorite BBW back with another informational video with a green smoothie. Right here, this is a green smoothie. I know I like it green. You know I like it dollar bill green, army truck green. Okay, this is a green smoothie. Coconut water, avocado, kale and spinach, ice, and that's it. I need to green it in the straw, you hear me? Yes, that's how we need it. We get all that good nutrition. So, you want to become vegan 2020. You want to know about the vegan life 2020. What is vegan? I want to become it. I don't want to eat animals. I want to become it. I want to be healthy. I want to be this. I want to be that. What is the vegan life about? Well, hold up. Now, y'all know I've only been vegan 3 months, so let's get into it. Here is 12 pointers. I'm gonna try to get through as fast as I can. I might not be able to drink all my smoothie, but I'm trying to get through as fast as I can. 12 pointers on becoming a vegan 2020. Okay, so let's get into it. Number one, I always tell people this: do your research. Okay, do your research. When I say do your research, I mean do your research to get an understanding of what the vegan life is about. Don't just listen to other people because that could confuse you and make you just be like, too much. Which ties me into number two. Number two, why are you doing it? Why do you want to become a vegan? It's the most important. Two, why do you want to become a vegan? Some people want to do it because of health reasons. It's true. It lower blood pressure. It lower high cholesterol. All of those good things. It's a lot of reasons. There's a lot of health benefits with becoming a vegan because you don't have animal products in your body. And I have talked to you guys about that several times. So a lot of people do it for health reasons. A lot of people do it for animal reasons. They don't want to, consume animal products no more. They believe that, the less I consume, the better, because they won't keep, killing so many animals, which is true in a certain extent. Because if you think about it, have you guys seen this? So, last month on the 13th, look at the date, November 13, 2019, New York Times, one of the biggest times, reported that one of the dairy industries is going out of business. Yeah. I don't force anything on anyone because all of the truth will be exposed and people going to start gravitating to what they want eventually. Well, dairy, one of the biggest dairy companies is running out of business because a lot of people have caught on to what they're doing with cow milk. So a lot of people going to almond, coconut, and which leads me to number three, environment. A lot of people know if I don't consume animal products, it might help the environment. And what I mean by that, a lot of these shops who, slaughter animals, they leave off a lot of fumes and, they dump their waste in rivers and, they dump them in water and things like that. So it's better for the environment in general. That's a little different, but similar to they don't want to kill animals. But if you don't know, when they go slaughter the animals, there's a lot of fumes they use, and it goes up in the air, and it's just bad for the environment. So it's usually one of those three reasons. And it might be a few others, but them are the main three reasons. So we always remember why. Okay, ties into number three. Understand the levels of veganism. I know somebody like, what? Y'all know I love myself. But understand the levels of veganism. There are levels. Okay? And when I say that, you have pescatarian, vegetarian, vegan. Huh? What? Huh? What? Girl. Yes. Let me explain to you guys. Vegan is the main parent. Let's say that. Vegan is the main parent that a lot of people try to get to. That's why it's important to take your time. First of all, there's 3 different levels. You have the pescatarians, you have vegetarians, you have vegans. What the heck is what? Make it make sense. Hold on. That's what I'm here for. I'm going to explain it. Pescatarian. A pescatarian eats fish, vegan food, or things that falls under the vegetarian diet. A pescatarian will eat all 3. They don't eat any animals that lives over water, that lives anything over the sea level. So they eat mostly any fishes that's in the sea. Some don't eat certain fishes, but if you eat only fish, you are a pescatarian. Also, some also do eat dairy. Not all. Some do eat dairy. I believe if you start and you want to start at a pescatarian, I think you should eat dairy. And once I get to the next one, you'll understand. A lot of pescatarians don't eat dairy. A lot of them do. They only eat fish, dairy, vegan food, vegetarian food. They don't eat anything other than that. They don't eat any chicken, turkey, steaks. They don't eat anything else. And the reason why I say if you are a pescatarian, you're starting off from the pescatarian level, you should eat dairy, because vegetarians, they actually eat dairy. They don't eat any meat. So now we another step ahead, baby. We gonna take that fish and we gonna throw it out. We ain't eating fish no more. Vegetarians only eat dairy, and they eat all vegan friendly foods. Every vegetable, fruits, any type of vegan way of making your own burgers or whatever, that's what vegetarians eat. They eat everything a vegan eat, except they do eat dairy. And that's the reason why I said if you're a pescatarian, maybe if you're starting off, it's okay to eat dairy if you want, because I don't understand it. Because if you want to move from a pescatarian to a vegan, if you want to move from a pescatarian to a vegetarian, you start eating dairy, but you never ate dairy, when you was a pescatarian. That's weird. So I say if you want, you can, but for the most part, it really won't matter, because if you're going straight to vegetarian from pescatarian, they do eat, you know what I mean, dairy. So it's up to you, but some don't, some do. It's up to you. Now we are at vegans. Vegans, we don't eat any animal products. Any animal products. We don't eat none that is an animal. Cheese, milk, chicken, turkey. We don't eat anything that deals with an animal. See the levels? We went from eating fish on the pescatarian diet to a vegetarian diet where we don't eat any fish, but we do eat animal products. Now you want to become a vegan. You don't eat anything that deals with an animal product. No milk, no eggs, no cheese, no chicken, fish, turkey, ham, whatever. You don't eat anything. Okay? Now that leads me into number 4. Take your time. It's not a rush. That's why I broke down pescatarian, vegetarian, and vegan. Take your time. It's not a rush. Don't overwhelm yourself. If you overwhelm yourself, you will likely give up. Don't do that. Okay? That's not what you want to do. Take your time. It's not a rush. And at any point, you could eat any food. You can eat any vegan food with a pescatarian diet, vegetarian diet. You can. Take your time. Learn. Grab your stuff in there. You have 12 months to get there. Okay? Ties into this. There's 3 different types of vegans. 3. A lot of people like, hold up, sis. We already, hold up, sis. We're vegans. Now you telling me I gotta be a certain kind of vegan? You don't have to be. I'm just telling you. There are certain kinds of vegans, okay? Now, you don't have to be. You can just be a regular vegan that eat anything that's vegan. But there are certain kinds. For example, you have the raw vegan. The raw vegan don't cook their food, okay? For the most part, they don't cook it. Some of them may heat vegetables up for about 60 seconds, but for the most part, they don't cook their food. They eat raw foods, raw vegetables, raw fruit, whatever they want to eat, they eat it raw. As long as it's in their vegan categories of eating raw food, whole grains, whole nuts, all that good stuff, they eat it raw. That's a raw vegan. The whole vegan don't eat processed vegan food. You're like, hold up. It ain't even real, so what's a process? What you mean process? It ain't even already real. What do you mean, sir? Let me tell you, hold up, calm down, let me explain. So, you know how they have Gardenias, right? They may have other brands. No, these are brands. Those are processed. They're vegan. It's better than eating animal meat, that is true. But when we say processed, that means they already made it. They store it in the freezer, put a lot of sodium in it so they can preserve it. However, if you make your own burger or your own chicken sandwich or your own whatever it may be from scratch, guess what? You don't have to worry about having this 600 grams of sodium. You will put your own sodium in there, which will probably be 100 to 200 grams of sodium. So that's why a lot of people who are whole vegans, they cook their own food from scratch so they don't have to worry about all the sodium counts, additives. Some people add things in there that could cause cancer, so you have to be careful for that. Also, whole vegans, they eat, well, I'm in between both whole vegan and I eat some processed foods here and there. So they are in the process, we still actually, because I do both. I do processed and I do whole. So we also, legumes. We eat all our nuts, vegetables, fruits. We eat whole grains foods, whole nutrients, whole grains foods, okay? So that's the whole vegan, all right? We cook our own foods from scratch. We eat a lot of whole grain, nutritionist foods, okay? Now, you got the people like, hey, it don't even matter. Because when I first started the first 2 months, I just started transitioning. Y'all know this a couple weeks ago into making my own food, going into Whole Foods, making my own foods more so than just buying it from the store. But then you got the third type of vegan. It's like, as long as it's vegan, I don't care. It don't matter. I don't care about eating it. Processed, non-processed, what's the difference? Well, the difference is the sodium count. And if they put additives in it, meaning they put things that could cause cancers or things like that. Number 6, don't listen to people who not vegans or vegetarians or pescatarians. Because anybody who's under them 3 umbrellas all have similar views. Not 100% there yet, but they have similar views and they're educated on these 3. Because usually you try to move that 11. Listen, you could be a pescatarian for a year. You could be a vegetarian for a year. You could be a vegan for as long as you want. You could be any one of these as long as you want until you're ready to move to the next step. It's up to you, okay? Don't let nobody rush you. Don't let nobody force you. That's why I don't try to push my projective on people. I just educate you guys. I don't say, go be a vegan today. That's stupid. We don't do that. Most people actually come at people who's under the vegan or vegetarian or pescatarian umbrella. How do you get enough protein? But this is what I mean when I say, don't listen to people who's not under the umbrella of veganism. Because they will tell you things like, where you get your protein from? Where you get all your calcium and nutritionists and all this? Really, let's be honest. When I was eating 8 wings from Harold's, okay, that's from Chicago, but when I was eating 8 wings, what was your antennas of caring how much I eat or what I eat? The minute I want to go healthy. Or what was your antennas at when I was eating some of that Papa's chicken, eating 3 and 4 breasts? What was your antennas? When I was eating damn that whole pizza by myself, you ain't seem to care then. So why do you care when I get healthy? That's why you can't let people project their fear or what they think they know onto you. Do what you think is best for you. Number 7, friends. Find some people. You might not have friends that's vegan. 9 out of 10 if you eat meat all your life, you don't have friends that's vegans or pescatarians or a vegetarian or whatever the case may be. Find people who are like you. You know what I mean? Add groups on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Follow a lot of things where you see vegetarian, pescatarian, and vegans at. That way it can start going in your brain. Because we all know what we see and what we take in is a big impact on how we think. That leads us into number 8. Start looking up recipes. Start looking up recipes on YouTube. You know, that's how I start. You know, I still do shit. I still look on YouTube for recipes because there's always somebody who, you know, cook things. If you're not following and you want to become a vegetarian, pescatarian, whatever the case may be, follow Ghetto Vegans. They give out good recipes. And if you don't, and if you're not following, but you want to get into this lifestyle, okay? You must follow Sweet Potato Soul. She's like one of the good ones. I just started following someone else, a couple other people. But these are like the main 2 people who I, learned a lot from, especially Sweet Potato Soul. She kind of walked me into becoming a vegan, okay? So if you're not following her, you want to pretty much become a vegan, follow her. She's years in the game, years experience, a good sister. I don't know her personally. It's just she helped me become a vegan the very first time when I did it, and now that I'm doing. So follow her and you will be okay? So remember, get your recipe, because now we starting to go. You got to get you a recipe. You got to get you a little nice 99-cent notebook where you could get your phone. Android got it and Apple got it. Go into that note and start writing down all your recipes that you want to buy for your food for a week or two. However you do your shopping, however your budget is. That leads me to number 9. Okay? Now it's time to go shopping. But before you leave that house and go shopping, make sure you ate. Okay? Make sure you eat. Never go in the store and haven't ate anything. Never go to the store and you haven't ate anything, because what happens is you end up going to get something quick, and that's not good. So make sure you already ate. Number 1, before you get in that store, you have to make sure you get some key ingredients to have in your kitchen at all times. Okay? Let's get ready. I'm gonna tell you. You wanna need some legumes, some lentils, some quinoa, some chickpeas, some beans. These are the 5 things you want to get off bat. No matter what else you get in your recipes, make sure you get these. And because we use a lot of things for baking, make sure you get your egg replacer. Okay? They're the main 6 things you want to get. And the reason why, because all 5 of these things right here, the quinoa, okay? Legumes, beans, lentils, and what else? And the chickpeas. All good for protein. So, listen, let me get a drink. You must go work out. You must work out. And when I say work out, I don't mean go work out at a gym. Go with what your budget can afford. Okay? You can work out at home. You can turn on your TV. You could put your phone up somewhere and hook it up to your TV if you have a smart TV. If you don't have a smart TV, just turn your phone up, set it up against something, and you can go to people who are working out and you can follow them. Or you could just do some regular exercises and move around. You could go walking outside. You could do things outside where you could walk around the park and all. Or 3, you can get a gym. It depends on your budget. Don't try to do everything you see me do. I'm a year in the game now as far as working out. I'm only 3 months in the game as far as vegan. But do what makes you happy or okay, okay? You have 3 choices. You can work out at home, you can work out outside by walking a lot, or you can go to the gym. It's your choice. You lead. 12. Which ties me into number 12. And let's go back to number 2. 12 and 2 goes hand in hand. Number 12. We're at the end, guys. We're at the end of the road. So if you came and you watched the whole thing, I appreciate you. Number 12, if you fall off for whatever reason and you go eat something that's not vegan, pick yourself back up, dust yourself off, and remember why you're doing it anyway, which ties into number 2. Health, animal, or environment. Whatever reason you becoming a vegan, vegetarian, or pescatarian for, and you fall off, which is number 12, go back to why you're doing it. Why you choose to become a vegetarian or pescatarian. Nobody's perfect. It may happen. In fact, it usually happens sometimes. You may fall off. You might not eat meat, but you might eat eggs. Or you might eat some cheese, which puts you in a vegetarian diet. So you're not so far off. Or you might just go all the way off the bandwagon, okay? And you might eat meat. Oh, Lord. Bring it back, bring it back. It's okay. It's okay. Bring it back. Start back slowly. And do what you have to do. And that's okay. We're not perfect. We're human. Okay? Things happen. It's okay. Dust yourself off. Get it together. And you'll be okay. It's just that simple. Now, have I fell off? Of course. Especially the first time I became a vegan, which was the year prior. Oh my God. I wasn't consuming meat. But it was very hard to let go seafood. So I was kept going between vegan and pescatarian. It was so hard. Now, this year, I did pretty good. This is my 3rd month. There was one time, about almost a month, maybe 6 weeks ago, we went to Applebee's. And I got the veggie burger. Come to find out, the veggie burger had eggs in it. And oh my God, but you still claim me vegan. It's okay. I'm still living my vegan. Only had eggs. It was only eggs, and I actually didn't know. I thought it was a vegan burger, but it was a veggie burger. It's okay. That was 6 weeks ago. But it is what it is. I ate a veggie burger. I had fries. The fries are vegan, but the veggie burgers are not. So it is what it is. I ain't killed myself. I just picked up and kept going. I didn't even know it until I got home and I looked it up. Oh my God. I should have asked them. But it is what it is. Also, two bonuses I got for you. Read everything. Read everything. One thing about being a vegan, vegetarian, or pescatarian, you must read everything. Because they always want to add stuff and do this and do that. You must read every single thing. And then it's going to lead me to my second bonus. A lot of people ask, should you fast? You don't have to. But if you want to fast, that's good. So let's say you were a vegetarian, where you ate. It's up to you. Everybody moves at their own speed. Let's say you was a vegetarian and now you want to be a vegan, which is a vegetarian. They don't eat, meat. They eat eggs and other dairy products, yogurt, whatever. And now let's say you want to be a vegan. What should I do? Fast for 2 days. 2 to 4 days is the most all you really need, because you don't eat animal products anyway. The only thing you're wiping out is the vegetables. So let's say Monday and Tuesday you fast. Wednesday you are fully vegan and you don't want to eat any more things as that. So 2 to 4 days is fine. Or let's say you take the whole week, 4 or 5 days. Let's say Monday or 7, however you want to do it. Anywhere between 2 and 7 days is all you need if you're going from a vegan to a vegetarian, I would say. Because what you could do is you could just pretty much fast for those 2 days and just, your body is pure. When I say fast, I mean just drink water, eat fruits, and if you want to eat a salad with no meat, that's fine. Oh, the different types of fasting. That will be coming up really soon, okay? But I'm going to get ready to get up out of here. I appreciate everybody who watched to the end. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it wasn't too long. Tried to get to it fast as I can, but most importantly, I hope you learned something. We're going to get ready to get up out of here. And I always leave with a positive message. If you want to be different, you must think outside the box.